Hello and welcome to today's tech session with CommVault, 2 clicks to the cloud with CommVault and Revera Vault. Today's tech session is going to focus around creating a Revera Vault cloud library in CommVault and then writing a backup to it. Before we create the cloud storage target in CommVault, the first thing we need to do is create the bucket. Revera Vault works as an S3 compatible type storage device. Use a program like the S3 browser to create your storage account on Revera. I'm going to call mine Revera-Vault. The REST endpoint address is provided by Revera. In my example, it's vault.revera.co.nz:443. Provide your access key and the secret access key, and then click Add New Account. Now that you're connected into the Revera Vault store, click the New Bucket button and specify a name for your Vault bucket. I'm going to call mine CommVault. Now that the CommVault bucket exists on the Revera Vault, head over to your CommVault console. To add the Revera Vault cloud storage target, expand Storage Resources, right-click on Libraries, and select Cloud Storage Library. As the Revera Vault is an S3 compatible target, leave the type set to Amazon S3. Give your cloud library a name. I'm going to call mine Revera-Vault. Change the service host to vault.revera.co.nz port 443. Enter your access key ID and then paste your secret access key. Lastly, provide the bucket name that you just created in the S3 browser and leave the storage class set to standard and click OK. This goes out to Revera and creates the connection to Revera Vault. As you can see, our Revera Vault library has been created and is ready for all CommVault activity. If you switch back to your S3 browser and hit refresh on your bucket, you'll notice a new folder has been created by CommVault. To write a backup to the Revera Vault library, we need to first create a storage policy. Right-click on Storage Policies and select New Storage Policy. Click Next and give your storage policy a name. I'm going to call mine Revera-Cloud and click Next. Select the Revera Vault library from the drop-down list and click Next. Specify the media agent and click Next. Lastly, set your expiration time and click Next. Finish. The Revera Cloud storage policy has been created successfully. I'm now going to write a backup to the Revera Cloud library with some data I've prepared earlier. I'm first going to edit the subclient to utilize the storage policy that we've just created. Right-click, Backup. My backup job has commenced successfully. We can see that the data for the cloud is being backed up to our Revera Cloud storage policy. The backup job has completed successfully. You can check that data has been written out to the cloud library by right-clicking on the Revera Vault library and clicking Properties. Check the Disk Usage tab to show the data that's been written out to the cloud storage. You can also check this by going back into your S3 browser and clicking into the folder. You'll notice that data has been written out to the cloud library. This concludes today's tech session with CommVault, 2 clicks to the cloud with CommVault and Revera Vault. If you have any questions, please reach out to cgondek@commvault.com.